Hi, I'm Hannah Ladd-Jones and welcome to this week's MASTS CAST. Before we leap into this week's interview, I would just like to shamelessly plug that the MASTS webinar series has restarted. It started on the 10th of February with a talk about power, subsea cables and electromagnetic fields from Zoe Hutchinson at the University of St Andrews. If you missed this talk, want to recap on something that she spoke about, or just to see the Q&A part of the webinar, then please check out the link that is below this video or click on the bar that is appearing just now. We have a fantastic lineup of speakers with a talk next week on the 17th from Mark Dickey-Collos. He is a chair on the IC's advisory committee, and a sign-up link for this talk and all the others that we have coming up is below this video too. Now for my interview with Kate Gormley. She is a research fellow at the University of Aberdeen, and she has been involved in developing an interactive web application called Oil and Gas Interactive. This hosts a variety of industry monitoring survey data as well as other data sets that you can find on different sites, and it pulls it all together and has been a huge collaborative project. Kate is very kindly giving us a quick demo of the website, and so see some of the data that's being hosted and how you can combine it, export it, import what you want and use it to its full capacity. So let's get to it.
The premise of that project was to work with Oil and Gas UK, with NOC and BGS, to collaborate some of their, or sort of bring together some of their data sets, primarily seabed survey information, and it was based on the UK's UK Benthos data, which is all the industry survey data from the North Sea. And this data set starts from 1975. So it has a great range of information, and that's been coordinated by Paul Kingston. And we were just looking at a way of how we could turn this data set, which was originally just an Access database and some Excel files, into GIS shapefiles. On the previous project, but it was looking at how we could actually share this information more widely, make the information more readily available to both industry and academic parties. What kind of data sets can we experience on this application? The majority of the data that we're bringing up is this UK Benthos data set, but we've also included some of the other seabed survey data that has been generated by industry over the years, primarily some of the strategic environmental assessments, Oil and Gas UK's wide area surveys, this AFEN information network as well from the late 90s. And then we bring in the data from North Sea Interactive that we developed with NOC, BGS, and we've also linked in EMODNet, which is seabed, the JNCC marine protected area data, and some of the information on the Marine Scotland National Marine Plan Interactive, all up in this corner, so you can get all the background information and anything you need to know about any of the data sets that we've used. A snapshot of all the seabed surveys that have been conducted by oil and gas operators, and this ranges from 1975 up to 2019. So this is the very latest, just updated the data in January, so it's the very latest data that's available. And quite simply, it's just a case of going in and searching for what you're interested in, really. So if there's a particular, I'll just move that out of the way. There's some various buttons down here. This is the query tab, so you can go in and search for a survey for a particular platform by year, North Sea region, various different ones. So if I just go in and type in Brent and apply, that will then return all the surveys that have been conducted on any of the Brent fields between this time frame. So it will zoom in, it will highlight all the surveys, and then you'll get this output, which is basically, this is all the chemical data from the seabed surveys, and then any species lists. So you can export to a CSV file and then save as Excel, and it's that easy, really. You can also search for things via just a select. So if you're interested in a particular area, for example, the Moray Firth, you can use the select tool and you can just do a screen grab to a particular area, and that will tell you not all the data layers within this are exportable, but it will bring back a list of all the ones that are exportable. And then that can all just be exported. And it's that simple. We've got a print function, so you can create a map and print it to PDF. We've also got a measuring tool if you're needing to measure between platforms or surveys or anything else. And there's also the add data function, which allows you to import any of your own data or any other web map services you might actually want to visualize with this survey data. But this is our NOC data, and that gives you some of the salinity, temperature, and bottom stress type data. So it's primarily for people of interest around sort of environmental impact assessments and appraisals and that type of use. But from a research perspective, obviously interesting and useful to be able to gather together seabed data if you're interested in a particular area. All the data is free, it's all publicly available data. And again, we've referenced it where necessary if we've been using other data. No need to sign up, no need to do anything, just go to the link and start looking, at the survey data.
And if someone, for instance, is playing around with this, is there the opportunity for them to provide feedback about the platform? Are you also looking for any more data? Is there anything that our audience and users could potentially provide you that would be useful?
Yeah, feedback would be great. So we've been working with industry and research users and have incorporated feedback that we've received so far. And again, if you have any data, particularly seabed survey data or anything sort of similar, we would be very happy to discuss incorporating that data. Again, if you're working with databases and you want to link with ours, that would be great. We're just starting to work with Keith Cooper at CFAS about with his One Benthic database. So we're kind of looking at ways of how we're able to bring these sort of data sets together and make them more widely available, and just try and shout about them a bit more, really.
For our viewers who are watching this, we're going to be providing all the links that anyone needs to either contact yourself or actually get their hands on using this database as well. So thank you very much, Kate, for talking to me.
Great. Thank you for having me.
If you would like to have a look at this interactive web application, then please check out the link that is below this video. Alternatively, if you have feedback or data that you would like to see included in the web application, you can drop Kate an email with the information that is provided below this video as well. That's everything from me, so stay safe, sign up for a MAST webinar, and have a great weekend.